Welcome to a cold, damp Pennsylvania day. And please excuse the sound of the leaf blower in the background. My neighbor is decided to pick the worst time to blow his leaves around. The ground is wet and I'm not sure why he's doing that. But anyway, so one thing we're going to do today is we're going to change the brakes on the GT500. Now, if you are familiar with the GT500s, they do come stock with the Brembo brakes. But with the Brembo brakes, although they do perform well, they leave an astronomical amount of brake dust. Now, believe it or not, this is only 1 week's worth of driving. And I had cleaned these wheels last weekend for a car show. And that is the buildup you get. Now, this is a common problem that all GT500 owners run into. And, well, this is why they very quickly changed the pads out. Now, mine has started squeaking. I've been dealing with this for a while only because I don't really like the idea of changing out a part that's perfectly fine. But this case, they're okay, but they're starting to squeal anyway. So since they're starting to squeal, I might as well change them out. And I picked up a set of these Powerstop Extreme Performance Z26 brake pads. They are carbon fiber ceramic. They are a low dust formula, and these are highly recommended by many people that I've talked to, and said they perform even better than stock. So that's what we're going to do today, and hopefully this takes care of all that brake dust issue that we have, and maybe even get a little bit extra braking power out of the car. All right, so with the old pad out, you can see we actually still have quite a bit of pad life left on there, but it's kind of wearing unevenly. And these are the new Extreme pads, which obviously are a lot thicker and hopefully will perform a lot better. What we're going to do is take the shim off the back of this pad here and reinstall it onto the new pad. But before we do that, we're going to have to lubricate the back of this pad to help reduce any squeaking. They also supply a new spring bracket and pins, which we are going to use in replace of the old ones. And it is just that simple. Might as well do a little cleaning while we're here. Get some of that old brake dust off. Make these look new again. Now, unlike the front, you don't have the Brembo calipers in the rear, so they're just your typical brake caliper from Ford. So you'll just need your 13 mil socket to start disassembling that, and it's just your typical brake pad replacement. So after getting all of this apart, I just realized that I need a piston compression tool to push that piston back in, and I don't have it. So I'm gonna have to put all this back together and go do the other front side and the backs are just gonna have to wait for another day till I can get that tool. Should have thought about that ahead of time. All right, guys, so the brakes are done. At least the front are done. The problem is the rear aren't, because I need a piston compression tool, which I don't have. And please excuse the camera angle. My GoPro died, so I have no way to actually mount my phone up where it's supposed to be. But now that the brakes are done, there is a sequence in which Powerstop says to break the brakes in. Now, I have my little cheat sheet here, which they say they want a 5 aggressive stops from 40 to 10 without completely stopping, and then 5 stops from 35 to 5 without completely stopping, and then drive slowly to cool down brakes for 5 minutes. So that's what we're going to do, and I will test these suckers out. Hopefully they are as good as promised. Let's get up to 40 miles an hour here, and then brake. All right, speed back up. They want us to do that 5 times, and then brake. So we got that. 35, 5, 1. And then we let them cool down. All right, so I've been driving around for a couple minutes, and I have noticed that the pedal feel is a lot better. It definitely bites a little bit harder, and I don't feel the pedal fade that I did with the stock brakes. Now, that being said, I have only been driving for like 15 minutes, and it is only the front brake pads that I changed. I'm still on the rear factory brake pads. But even just that, just the front brake pads have made an enormous difference. I can already feel it's a lot better. It bites, like I said, it bites harder. There's less pedal fade, and this is probably an upgrade that I should have done a long time ago. All right, so for the time I've been driving on these, I absolutely love them so far, but I don't want to say just yet how good they are, because they're brand new. I haven't even done the rears yet, and I want to get some drive time on them before I actually say one way or another how good they are. But so far, I'm liking them. So Powerstop Z26 performance brakes so far are doing really well. But now, since I am back, while I was out, I ran and got the wife some wine and some stuff for her, because, well, tonight is Halloween, so we are going to have to take the kids out for a little bit of trick-or-treating, a little bit of fun. She's been so patiently getting the kids ready while I've been doing this brake job, so thank you, babe. And look at this, I got dirt on my nose. So big shout out to her for being patient while I do all this work and make this video for you guys. And there is going to be a lot more coming. I have, I don't want to say just yet, but there is some must-need upgrades for the GT500. I'm going to do those. And again, if you want me to fill you in or take you along with this house buying process that we're doing, let me know down in the comments, and I will do that. It looks like I may be getting a garage in which I can work on this car finally, instead of using the driveway. So that's pretty exciting, and I'll use it for probably a bit of a filming area as well. So make sure you drop a like on the video, hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, and I'll catch you in the next upload.